All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope your week's off to a good start. We've got some downpours that are coming in from the west, which is left over from an overnight cluster of storms that developed towards South Dakota. I think this will end up being classified as a derecho, given how much straight line wind damage we've seen farther towards the west. The great news for us is that this has weakened by a lot now that it is moving into our area. Now that it's early morning, it's less unstable in the atmosphere. Nevertheless, still some heavy rain and thunderstorms happening towards Joe Daviess County and Lafayette County across the border across the state line into Wisconsin. So plan on some brief showers or downpours early this morning. Most of the severe action is staying down towards the southwest of us into the western part of Illinois. But check out all the storm damage from this big cluster of storms. Had a lot of trees reported down, stretching from South Dakota, the central part of the state, all the way into Iowa now, as well as a ton of strong winds towards Minneapolis and southeastern Minnesota. That is all developing along the edge of the heat dome, which is over Kansas and Missouri, which is still producing some intense heat towards the southern part of Illinois. But we're a little farther away from that, so it's going to be hot today, but not crazy hot. And we're in the middle of a pattern shift later in the week. We got some cooler air beginning to build towards northwestern Canada. That's going to be moving in most likely starting Thursday into Friday for us. So for at least the rest of the day today, once the rain clears later this morning, we'll see sunshine by around midday. That should warm us up to close to 90 degrees for those daytime high temperatures for this afternoon. And it's going to stay mainly dry and mainly quiet for the remainder of the afternoon and into the evening as well. There will be a better chance for some showers during the day tomorrow, most likely transitioning into some heavier rain by around 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. We could get some rumbles of thunder, some gusty winds, not anticipating much of any severe weather, but some brief heavy rain looks to be in the works for tomorrow. Possibly another round that comes in late Wednesday night. Into Thursday, it looks like some of that rain could be lingering into Thursday morning as the front begins to settle in. It will certainly pass through by Thursday afternoon. Notice those winds beginning to turn back towards the northwest. That will be the start of a pattern shift, which should helpfully, it will certainly bring some cooler air and help us out and bring the heat back down as we head into the weekend, especially. Check out the heat index over the next 7 days, topping out into the upper 90s today. It stays stormy most of the day tomorrow, so not so hot, and staying, even when it dries out, pretty comfortable. Those feels like temperatures in the upper 70s to lower 80s through the weekend. Looks like a very mild start to the beginning of August. Certainly a break from the intense July heats that we've been seeing for most of the past month. So the rainfall amounts over the next 3 days look pretty respectable. Some places picking up close to 2 inches, like Mount Carroll and Sublette. Looks like 2 inches certainly look possible. Most of us picking up closer to 1 inch in total with these next couple rounds of rain these next 2 days. Other than that, mainly dry and comfortable into the weekend. Upper 70s, low 80s for highs.